Pisces, welcome to your general reading. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for my Pisces. Spicy Pisces. Although I admit your readings lately have been kind of intense. Heavy, you know. But the collective is where it needs to be. I never know who I'm going to pick up on. And yeah, sometimes collectives go through hard times. And when I see more of that energy start to shift, it will reflect in the cards, yeah? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Piscean energy. But, yeah, I'd like to see my Pisces again. Show me. Show me that Piscean energy, please. What's going on for Pisces? Okay. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Okay. There's something here that you're trying to show yourself a level of quality of care. Okay? Trying to take care of yourself because your heart doesn't feel so good, or at least it didn't in the past. What else, please? One more for the past. One more for the past, please, for Pisces. Okay. I said one more. I said one more. We got Three of Wands and the Nine of Wands. It's kind of like I'm waiting for things to get better. But there hasn't been much improvement with the Nine of Wands. It kind of seems like useless waiting, you know? It's like I'm waiting to feel better. I'm waiting for my heart to feel better, but it keeps not happening, you know? You're looking forward to those better days, but it kind of like how I'm hoping the collective for Pisces, I see more energy for you. More positive energy, and I'm waiting for that day too, honey. You know, Three of Wands with the Nine of Wands, you know? It's like I'm waiting for things to improve. I am. I'm waiting for my heart to feel better. I'm waiting to feel better about my circumstances, situations, and it keeps not happening. First of all, don't rush it. Okay? The more we try to look really intensely at something for it to happen or come in, it seems like the least likely that it's going to happen. You know how it is. When you're looking for something, you never find it, and when you stop looking for it, then it's there. It's kind of like that. Your energy is literally waiting to feel better about the pain that's in your heart, the exhaustion you might be feeling physically. And I know you're looking out on the horizon for better days, but I think you're looking too hard. Maybe stop looking. In that respect of just take care of yourself, Queen of Pentacles. Just take care of yourself. The energy will ease up. One day you'll feel less tired. One day you'll feel less lethargic or heartbroken. One day you'll feel less sad. But don't drive yourself crazy looking out endlessly on the horizon. You know, and don't look to anyone else to help you feel better. It comes from you. Take care of yourself. I can tell you're neglecting yourself, is my point. I can see it. I know you make attempts to do better for yourself. I know you make attempts to try to take care of yourself better, your physical body too. For some of you, you've been slacking on that. I don't know why that's coming in so hard, but it is. We're talking diet, exercise, but also home. You know, I know you make those efforts to take better care of yourself, your physical form, as well as your surrounding environment. I really need you to dig into that. Okay? You've been neglectful of yourself. That's the Pisces I've been speaking to today, so I don't know what hurts your heart, honey. But you, looking out on the horizon, waiting for better days to come, isn't going to help. Your better day starts with you, taking care of yourself. Okay. Show me that current energy, please, for Pisces. At least this was in the past. Show me that current energy. I'm sorry if somebody hurt your heart. I am. But you looking out on the horizon, hoping they'll come back and fix it, or the shit will just get better overnight. Don't do that. Take care of you first and other things will fall into place. Show me the current energy, please, for Pisces. Show me that current energy, please, for Pisces. Show me that current energy, please, for Pisces. Death. Four of Pentacles. You want to stop holding on. It's an active decision. I agree. What else, please? I hope you do. I do hope you can let go of what it is that ails you, that hurts you, that hurts your heart. I do. It's a powerful thing to let go. And this is what pisses me off about that Pisces. Let's do real talk real quick. I hear it all the time. Oh, just let it go, let it go. Do you know what that means? I know we're water. We get it. It's like, oh, forgive and forget. When I hear things like that, I guess as a Scorpio, my first reaction is, so it didn't mean that much to you. You can just let it go. It's a process. It's a process. Letting go is a process. And it can take time. And I just want to smack some of these tarot readers in the face that are like, you just need to let it go. What the fuck does that mean, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Hi, my name's Christina. If you're new to my channel, Real Talk, I'm a real person who does real tarot. And I actually have real life experiences. And I'm not that person here on tarot on the other side that says, you just need to let it go, honey. What does that mean? Death is a process. And this is a painful process for you. It has been hard for you. I know, Pisces, real talk. Sometimes you catch yourself looking over your shoulder, being like, I hope XYZ will come back in, fix the situation, heal my heart. I know I should be taking care of myself, but a part of me doesn't really allow me to take care of myself because I'm kind of hoping the thing that hurt me will come back and resolve the issue. Let's be real. That's where that's coming from. You are delaying taking care of yourself because you want the thing or the person that hurts you to come back and solve the problem. That's the real pain. Not what they did to you, how they left, what happened, what went down, fuck all that. The real pain comes from you putting off taking care of yourself, hoping that the very thing that caused you pain and rejection will come back around and fix it. That's where the real pain is. Not what they did, fuck what they did. I don't care who it is. I already know it's a who. Could be circumstance. No. Could be circumstance. But no. There's a person here. I know death is a process. So when I'm telling you it's taking a long time for you to let it go, it is. Because that's a real human experience. In other words, it meant something to you. And it just irritates me. Do you know what I'm talking about? When people can just say that so glib. My first reaction, I don't know about you, but my first reaction as a Scorpio is, oh, I guess they didn't mean that much to you if you can just let it go. Now, it's one thing when you connect with somebody, okay, and you hardly know them. You date, doesn't work out. That's the whole point of dating. You let that go, no problem. You shouldn't be that attached to someone you hardly know. But I'm talking about real attachment that causes real pain. That takes time. Death takes time. Acceptance. And I see a Pisces. I know somebody broke your heart. I know somebody hurt you. And it's been a slow exit. My only concern is that you have not taken care of yourself as well as you should have, and you know you should have done. You neglect yourself. That's adding to, not taking away from, the pain. That hope, that want, that desire that this person will magically come rushing in on the horizon. It's a little habit you have for the Pisces I'm looking at. That is the real pain, not what they did, what they said, or how they said it. That's pain in and of itself, yes. But this lingering concept, that is where the real pain is. I'm right there with you. I understand how difficult it is to just let it go. You know, real loss of connections have real painful consequences. I don't know about you, honey, but my connections mean something to me. And when they end, oh, just let it go. But in your instance, you do want to let go. Death is here wanting to claim that Four of Pentacles. And let me tell you something. People have no damn idea how strong that Four of Pentacles is. It's extremely strong, that Four of Pentacles is. It's the first time we see a holding pattern in nature. Circular. It can be very strong. I know you want to let it go, honey. And I want you to. You want to. And I want you to let it go. And hopefully you will get there. And there's blockage still, the Seven of Wands. You want to let this go, but you're having a hard time with it. Very. Are you holding on to the pain of what happened? Adding to that pain by neglecting yourself? Reinforcing it. Reinforcing the holding pattern too. Holding someone else responsible for the pain, which you might well do. But at some point, you become responsible for the pain too. That's the only problem about holding on. You hold on to the pain, you become the owner of it. Is that what you want to own? Do you want to own pain? Do you want it to own you? When you neglect yourself like this, you're going to contribute to the pain. And then you become the ownership of it. You become the owner of it. How you are still connected to this person, I don't know. Bare minimum, at this point, I'm looking at a Pisces who's refusing to give up someone else's energy, and it's coming from pain. Okay? Pain that I have no doubt that somebody somewhere, we do need radical transformation. It's in your downline. And I can tell you this right now, it begins with you taking care of yourself, stop neglecting yourself. Stop standing up for your pain. Don't wear it like a badge of honor. Who the hell wants to carry that around? You become a monument to pain. Okay. And I agree, we need radical transformation here, and it begins with you taking care of yourself. I respect the process, Pisces. I understand what happened. I do. But at some point, it stops being about what they did, and it becomes what you're doing to yourself. So I said, don't worry about them. That's done. What you're doing with it is hurting you. Okay. What else, please? I do need radical transformation. Hopefully I'm seeing some shift in energy here in future. Show me. Show me. The Devil. Pisces. 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 Tell me you're blowing up that devil energy. Tell me that's what you're transforming. Tell me that's what you're transforming. What else, please? Four of Wands. Okay. Hopefully what I'm seeing in you is a radical transformation of ideologies regarding commitment, relationships. Four of Wands does not have to be commitment. It does not have to be marriage. It's typically just bare minimum relationship energy. For me to see that it's marriage, I need to see stronger indications of like Hierophant, justice, that kind of thing. Okay. So bare minimum relationship energy, standing up for each other and each other's energy. This is what I stand for. This is what you stand for. Hence, we have that 4 of Wands, 2 plus 2. My energy plus your energy equals a relationship. You understand? So hopefully what I'm seeing here in future for you is a radical transformation of what it is you have kept yourself chained to in regards to relationships. Are they healthy or not healthy? How have you attached? Why did you attach? That kind of thing. Hopefully I'm seeing in you a very strong regard and understanding for relationship building. Where does it come from? What's the premise? Do you find yourself attached to relationships just to be attached to them because you're afraid of being alone? Does it come from a place of insecurity? Do you just choose partners based on insecurities or passion or stuff like that? Hopefully I'm looking at a Pisces where some serious shit's hitting you. In terms of attachment style, where it comes from, how come you ended up in situations like this before, if it is a pattern. Okay, why do you find yourself overly involved, if not obsessed sometimes, with your partners and in love energy? How come relationships of the past have always felt so uncomfortable to you? Why do they never seem to work out? Why do you have such a hard time letting go? Hopefully, that's the Pisces I'm looking at in the future. Okay. Show me the overview, please. Show me that overview, please. Judgment. Decision. Let's start right there. Show me the judgment, please, for Pisces. Show me judgment, please, for Pisces. Decision to be made. It's calling. Time. It's time. Judgment also represents the call. Will you answer the call? Show me judgment, please. Also possibly resurrection. Show me judgment, please, for Pisces. Show me judgment. The Fool. Two spiritual cards here. Ten of Wands. Okay. 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 So, my friend, you have been receiving a call in your spiritual energy, Pisces. Pisces. Pisces, honey, this is Spirit talking to you. Not me, the cards. This is Spirit talking to you. It's time to open up. Start a new chapter. Start fresh. Please, Pisces. It's time. Ten of Wands. Resistance. You find it too hard to move on. Now. You fight the spiritual call, the spiritual inclination. The Fool is highly spiritual. It's a spiritual thing to start a new journey, to take out a new chapter, a new lease on life, to leave behind old burdens and start with fresh eyes and a fresh spirit and fresh feet as we walk a new path with excitement and energy. You're telling me you don't have that kind of excitement, you don't have that kind of energy, you don't have that kind of spirit, and yet I insist. You've been feeling it. Pisces, it's time to come out. Pisces, it's time to start afresh. It's time to start over. It's time to have fresh energy. It's time for a new chapter and a new book. Ten of Wands. I can't. So this has been going on for a while, eh? Show me that Queen of Pentacles, please. It's time to greet the world with new eyes, Pisces. I respect the death process, I do. But it's looking like this is overdue. If it's impeding your progress as a human being, Pisces, if it's impeding your spiritual path and the life you lead, then yes, it is overdue. Death takes how long it takes, but you are standing in the way of it. So I'm not telling you to just let it go. I'm talking to a Pisces who you probably should have let it go by now. If it defeats your own purpose, yes, it's time. It's time. Show me this Queen of Pentacles, please. Show me this Queen of Pentacles, please, for Pisces. Strength. Judgment. Again. You find it hard. It's a matter of strength to you to kind of find that will to put the energy into yourself where it belongs. To take care of yourself. This is where you have been called. You feel it in you, the inclination to start over, take care of yourself, put all that energy into yourself where it belongs until you feel safe and secure again. There are days you can do it and there's days you cannot. It has to be consistent, Pisces. You must love yourself first. You must love yourself first. The Wheel of Fortune. I know, that call for change has been there. That call for change has been there. You're getting so many announcements from the universe. Show me this Three of Swords, please. Show me this Three of Swords, please. Eight of Cups, yes. Someone walked away and caused pain, clearly. It made your heart feel numb. The Lovers in reverse. Naturally. The Lovers in reverse could be dealing with Gemini, doesn't have to be. Someone walked away. I don't think it was a proper lover's bond, but it might have felt like one to you. A lover's bond is a strong one, very strong. The fact that it's in reverse, they either didn't feel the same way, or they didn't connect to the relationship the same way you did. The Lovers in reverse, though, always tells me it's not a true connection. It might have been a temporary one that felt very strong. Very desirable, very loving. Okay. It's kind of like the muse. The muse evokes very strong feelings in us, but is almost always temporary. Someone evoked very strong feelings in you, and you probably thought it was a true lover's connection. Somebody did not feel the same way. Eight of Cups is here, and thus the source of the pain. They walked. I believe it was they. Could be you. That's not what I'm getting, though. And it's something that you have been struggling to come to terms with for a while. Someone who could just withdraw their emotions like that. Judgment's asking you to recognize this. Not just the fact that they're gone or they left or they don't have feelings for me anymore. That it's time for you to acknowledge it and accept it. I'm going to go ahead and take a guess here, Pisces. The first thought in your mind is, I've never experienced anything like that before. Oh, I'm sure. But the fact that they could walk away from it tells me, and Eight of Cups, in other words, they didn't have the same feelings you did. Whatever their reasons were, their excuses were, I don't care. I don't know. They told you what they told you. The fallout's still the same. The connection's gone. You felt it strongly, they didn't. And how is it we could experience something so strongly and the other person doesn't? It doesn't make sense, right? And yet, the fact remains. They could not have felt it or experienced it the same way, otherwise they'd still be there. Three of Wands, the Nine of Wands. I know you look towards them, and that's not a crime, honey. I know sometimes you look over your shoulder hoping they'll come back. And you put up that resistance, that fight to move on, to move on, to move on. You put up that fight, Nine of Wands, to move on because you still look for them. It is not a crime. But it does distract you. For you, putting that love, care, and attention on yourself where it needs to be in order for you to heal and to thrive and to feel better. Okay. Show me this Three of Wands to the Nine of Wands, please. I know you've been resistant to change, but more importantly, taking care of yourself. Justice. Man. You think that was justified? You felt that it was justified? Or you were looking for them to come back to justify their actions or their feelings? The stars. You really believed you had fair hope in believing that this will come back. This was your wish. You really, truly believe this. This is why you kind of stood by and waited as long as you did. And you looked out for them as long as you did. Is because you really thought there was a fair chance that they would come back. That was your wish. Okay? The only thing this did was delay pain. And you neglecting yourself. Perhaps they have a pattern with you. Sure. Nine of Wands also suggests that. Doing the same thing over and over again. This is why we get to the wounded warrior or the exhausted warrior, because he keeps fighting the same battle. For some of you, your person has a breakaway and comeback thing. But this last time they broke away feels a little different, doesn't it? Yeah, for some of you, your person might have, an in and out pattern. Absolutely. But again, if they truly valued this connection, they'd be in it. I mean, they'd be in it. Their feelings, too. Even if it was at a long distance. Even if it was a long-distance relationship, if it was healthy, I wouldn't be singing Eight of Cups here. So yeah, some of you felt like your waiting and looking out on the horizon was justified because your hope and wish was that they would come back. Perhaps they've done this before. And you've waited for them before. And they've always come back, but not this time. Or you're tired of it. That would explain why you're struggling to let go and often block yourself from doing it. Show me death, please. Show me death, please. If they do have that in and out pattern where you well and truly do love this person and it's like you're waiting for your heart to return, please know I don't see them experiencing it the same way at all. The Lovers is in reverse with the Eight of Cups. Only you can figure out for yourself if this is acceptable to you. I just see the pain it causes you. So through my eyes, the answer is no. When you know you should probably let go and that you've been resisting that very thing. I don't want it to become something more toxic than it already is. Okay. The kind of in and out energy where one person clearly loves the other person doesn't, that's toxic. It creates that rubber band effect. That's in and out. And it's subject to break if you snap it back too hard. The Knight of Cups, that's you. That is your card. Part of your feelings for this situation have died, particularly the romantic kind. Or you stopped feeling the love come in. Pain. Three of Swords. Okay. Yeah. You stopped feeling the love arrive to you in a way that was consistent or romantic or emotionally expressive. That's the source of the pain, so over death. And you yourself kind of know too, therefore, that you should stop having those feelings for this person because they cause you too much pain. I think a big part of your romantic feelings for this person have already been killed. I think it's just really hard for you to accept. You know, and this kind of elastic energy where it's in and out, it's powerful to you but not to them. Okay, so if that's true, then why do they keep coming back? Perhaps because they're selfish. I don't know. They get something from you. Clearly. They get something from you. It's like, you know, you should kind of shut down your heart space for this person. It causes you pain. The fact that they did causes you pain too. So then show me the Four of Pentacles. Why do you find it so hard to let go? Why do you find it so hard to let go? Queen of Swords. Show me. Because a part of you is convinced... I apologize. Because a part of you is convinced that your sun is in this person. Your sunshine, your happiness. Determined too. Stubborn thinking. Very stubborn. Sorry. Four of Pentacles and the King or Queen of Swords. Yeah. I'm convinced of this. Your energy says that I'm holding on to this because when I have their energy, when it is available to me, I feel happy, and I bet you do. But when they're gone, you're fucking miserable. You're in pain, and you neglect yourself. So I know, intellectually speaking, that when you do have this person's energy and attention, it makes you feel the warmth of the sun, and you know this, and that's why you hold on to it, and that's why you can even kind of justify it, right? But when they're absent, it fucking hurts. Like a lot. Seven of Wands, please. Show me the Seven of Wands, please. Six of Pentacles. And the Four of Cups. As you continue to block. And this insistence that I can handle it and I can balance this in whatever small way I can, it just reinforces your unhappiness with the Four of Cups, disappointment. This back and forth, give and take energy, you holding on, you trying to balance up. Your heart's not in it anymore. You want it to be, but it's not. You're at that point now where you know you probably should have let this go a long time ago, that it's no good for you. You're not thriving. And when you can feel the sun with this person, it's fleeting. It's not permanent. And when you kind of force yourself to balance up in their energy, you block the ending. You're like, I can do some Six of Pentacles stuff with this person. It just makes you unhappy. Four of Cups, because you're not receiving the love you need. The future, please. Let's start right here. I hope that you blow this shit up. I do. Or, well, I hope you don't double down. The Tower, please. Show me 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 the Tower, please. The Lovers. There they are again. What you gonna do with it? You're trying. Six of Swords kind of came out non-committal on the sideways. I'm going to assume the positive. That you're going to leave this behind. That you were expressing to them through the Tower. I can't do this anymore. Okay? You remember their energy marked in the Lovers reverse and the Eight of Cups. They do not experience this connection the same way you do. And when you know that, Pisces, when you understand it, when you accept it, that particular truth will set you free. Why do they come back? Because they're getting something from you. That's why. Love, sex, fleeting feelings of happiness. But they are not emotionally attached to you. Not that way. That's the Pisces I'm speaking to today. So if it's not yours, don't accept it. It's that simple. You offend yourself unnecessarily by taking messages that are not yours. I'm having a real talk with a real Pisces today. Show me the Devil, please. Five of Cups. That's better. Page of Swords. The Chariot. Good. That's better. That's it, honey. That's what I want you to do. That's what I want you to do, honey. That's what I want you to do. You're going to cry. You're going to cry. And you need to. I want you to have yourself a good, hard cry. Okay? I want you to have yourself a good, hard cry. You're gonna need it. I'm talking about that kind of cry. By the time you're done, you think there can't possibly be any more. That's what you need. It's rough, but you're gonna do it. You are leaving this behind. Your mind, in the smallest of degrees, with the Page of Swords, When you realize the toxicity of this relationship, regret will attach to it, and the tears will flow. I need to. It's overdue. You are accepting this. And you are telling them. I can tell you right now, their reaction will be negative. They were addicted to your energy in some way. That's why they keep coming back. They were getting something from you. Not enough to keep you or to give you the love that you need, but they were attached to you for some reason. Security. Using you as a security blanket, emotionally, financially, sexually, whatever it is. Whatever it is, I don't give a shit. You wanted it to be something more. You believed it was something more. Again, why else would they come back? That's why you find it so hard to give it up, despite the fact your spiritual energy was screaming at you to give it up. But you blocked it repeatedly. In the future, that's changing. You are moving on from this dynamic because you feel it in that way, but they don't. You will mourn this heavily, but you need to. It is a loss. A loss that you feel. They're just angry. They're no longer getting what they usually get from you. And you will cry. And you need to. Your mind will begin to shift. Page of Swords to the Chariot. What real love is. It's by the smallest of degrees in admission. But you understanding for yourself what love is and what love isn't. After you blow this thing up. You will move on. But it's going to put you in a place of very strong reflection. What did I have? This isn't love. What does love look like? What is it supposed to feel like? If you have Cancer in your chart, I suggest you use it as well as Scorpio. Show me that Four of Wands, please. Show me that Four of Wands, please. Show me that Four of Wands, please. The Hierophant. Commitment energy. No, that is commitment energy. The Hierophant to the Four of Wands. What is this, please? Where's this coming from? Where's this coming from? Eight of Pentacles. Okay. 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 You're working on it. You're working on it. You will begin to restructure not just what love is, understanding what it isn't, being used, being relied upon and needed in the worst ways. That devil energy, I don't know what their excuse is for giving you so little while you love them such a great deal. But they were getting something from you, and it was not based in love, it was based in the wrong kind of need. It's one thing to need someone because you choose to. That means I choose to have you in my life. I choose to need you emotionally. And then there's someone who just uses. Big difference. For people who use, the language is interchangeable. I need you, Pisces, every couple of weeks. Versus someone who is there every day putting in the work. Someone who doesn't just show up because they need some sort of handout. Emotional, sexual, financial. You'll be putting in the work into a commitment. So not only has your mind turned to a proper love space, okay, moving on from something that does not serve you at all, your love energy, your real world energy, you name it, to something that does. And it will be a clear reflection, contrast of what you had versus real love. Real love stays. Real love is with you every day. Real love is something that you choose and work towards, as you would choose and work towards yourself. Love begins with you. You're changing. I don't know how far into the future this is. I know you have begun to work on some sort of solid commitment here. I can't quite see it. But your energy is abandoning this. Not easily. They will be upset. It's coming from that thing of, I always got this from Pisces and now I no longer am, so I'm going to throw a fucking hissy fit like a toddler. That's not love. And it's not even proper need. It's toxicity. Somebody treated you like a security blanket or some shit. I know that Pisces energy will always be there and I can get what I need from them, but I'm not really in love with them. Your mind begins to drift. Not more than drift, though. You actually start to live it sooner rather than later, so that tells me how fast that transition is. After you call it quits with this, after you feel the regret, after you've cried your tears, and you will have cried many of them. Time spent, time served on this, whatever this is. Once you chalk up the regret and accept it for what it is, your mind begins to turn in earnest to proper love, chariot energy. And then you start constructing very quickly. Not just emotionally, but physically. It's quite fascinating, actually. That tells me, I believe, that you meet someone who is worthy of your efforts. You start investing in earnest, and it's real commitment. I mean, real commitment and love. It's real commitment and love. Right around the corner from this. It's almost inspiring. What's really interesting here, though, Pisces, is that you're reacting to the support. That's what's interesting to me. You're reacting to the support energy. If this person truly loved you, they would support you in the way that counted. Not just money, I mean support. You've been feeling one-sided, neglected in a one-sided relationship for a long time. Okay. Because it's not proper love, and it's not, when you really love somebody, you support them in their endeavors. They make you feel strong and capable. You have not felt strong or capable in this connection. They make you feel insecure and weak, and that they only need you. But they're not necessarily, they need you for specific things. They need you based on insecurities, and most certainly not by true want. And then you start constructing commitment very quickly after that. So that tells me you meet somebody and it feels supportive, because you start hammering out a relationship sooner rather than later. A real one too. A solid one. One that inspires you. It supports you. It's quite radical. I know that there's gaps in here that I cannot see. The focus of your story today was this. That there's something here for you in the future that you're going to start working on in earnest. That feels supportive, loving, stable. So if you have Taurus in your chart, I suggest you use it. Because you're telling me you're committing to something sooner rather than later. And you start working on it in earnest. It is not this person. Could literally be Gemini, Capricorn. But you're entering into a new phase of commitment, and you turn to it almost immediately. But in tarot time, immediately could mean months. Or a year after you part ways with this not so great energy. The one that pulls from your life force, the one that takes and does not give. Yes, I feel that, don't you? There you are, finally. It's nice to see you again. It is you. The High Priestess. There you are, beautiful. There you are. There's Pisces. Not all this. This isn't you. It's what you allowed yourself to become under toxic energy. The thing about toxic energy, the reason why we get caught up in it is because it's intoxicating. We never throw ourselves into energy so much as the ones that are undefined and fuzzy and non-committal. Because like, well, if I work harder, right, I can earn this person's feelings. If I work harder, they'll love me more and they'll show it, right? They'll define it. Someone who truly loves you will have no problem saying it. They can say it like that and mean it and back it up because they're there every day. They're not checked out. They're not doing their own thing. They're not neglectful. They don't turn on the charm or intention or the romantic energy or the sexual energy when they need something and then they're out again. Real love stays every day. And it puts in the effort every day. And you see that. You have a strong contrast for that literally in your future. About what was crap and needy and greedy versus someone who's in there in the trenches with you every day, knocking out a life together, putting up strong walls, strong foundation under the name of the Hierophant, which is commitment, with that Four of Wands. Yes. Real love, real life energy. And you feel it in every conceivable level that makes what you exited look stupid and confusing. Because it is. Let me amend that. Painful, stupid, and confusing. This is your natural state of grace. You're going to know the difference between bullshit and legitimacy in future. Someone who's in there with you every day, who builds a home, who builds a life with you, who works with you, not against you. There you are, hammering away. You can't fucking believe it. Your mind's blown. Your energy will never have felt so on point as when you do. I want to know who the fuck this is. Could be water sign. I also have Taurus, like I said. King of Wands, someone who is fiery, passionate, directive, creative, takes no prisoners, rock and roll man. Okay, King of Wands, this is that person who's like, I know what's up. I blaze my own trail. I have fire, I have drive, I have ambition. Don't get in my way. That's that person's energy. As soon as I said, who's this? Who is it? That's the first card that dropped. That was amazing. And King of Pentacles, too. Yeah. Real household energy. Real strong household energy. Where two people contribute the best of their energies. Six of Cups. Future orientation. Could be new soul bond. Absolutely. Whenever we have the Six of Cups in future orientation, that could mean someone you have yet to meet, but you are soul bonded to already, part of your soul family. Yes, it could also be someone whom you know. Someone who's always kind of been in the background of your cups. Absolutely. I can't say that's not a possibility. Okay. What? Oh. Okay. What's in here, please, for Pisces? Time is a thief. Yes, I agree. People have been getting this more and more lately. Time is a thief. Oh, you're damn right it is. Time is a thief. Nothing is so precious in this world as time. You only get one rodeo. You might believe in reincarnation, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're consciously aware of your different lives. So make the most of the time that you have. Main male, some of you are the guy. You are the main guy. You are the main male. And you feel like, for many of you, time has been a thief. Always waiting for this person to show you love. The right kind of love. To put themselves in it the way you do. And in so doing, you neglected yourself. Heavily. Your principles, too. As the King and Queen of Pentacles have heavy, heavy principles of self. You neglected yourself in keeping this person around, interested, or trying to keep it fair, but the more you did that, the more fucking miserable you got. They rubber band you, honey. They come close to you when they need something, and then their energy pulls back when it doesn't need anything. I don't know where the hell the want is in this person's energy. I don't care if they're sitting across from you on the couch. This person's energy says there are lovers in reverse with the Eight of Cups. They have no feeling for this connection the way you do. You're the main guy. And that time is a thief. You know what's ironic is that you probably put this off as long as you did because of those principles of commitment and strength and fortitude and perseverance. You want to know how it was incorrect? It's because it makes you feel like shit. A proper, healthy connection lends to you. It builds with you. It grows with you. It wants you to. It wants to encourage your growth. It wants you to be the best Pisces or whomever you can be. That's what a real strong, loving connection does. It builds us up. It doesn't tear us down. It doesn't leave us waiting to show more love and affection. It's just there every day for you, with you, working on the same stuff together. Distant horizon. A new anchor. I talk about that all the time with water signs. It's imperative that we have emotional anchors. It keeps us grounded because we are water. We need an emotional anchor, but one that is healthy. So you ask yourself if this person is emotionally healthy for you. Do they keep you grounded in your feelings in a way that's healthy and positive? Or do they keep you grounded in your feelings in a way that's exacerbated, exhausted, frustrated, lacking, wanting, depressed, sad, neglected? So how does this person anchor your emotions? In the negative or in the positive? I have every reason to believe you will have a new anchor in future. One that's positive. You are finally out and your intuition's on point when it's in this person. I have to admit, the energy, granted there's gaps and things I can't see right now. Tarot's an imperfect thing. Energy changes and fluctuates. All I know is that it's an almost seamless transition. That when you exit this toxicity, this person who uses, who takes but does not give, when you cry your tears, and you will cry them. More so for the time having lost time. When you exit this situation and you've done what you needed to do, you move forward. Into that Fool's energy, that chapter energy. And it's real too. It's not hypothetical. It's here. Very quickly. And it feels so right to you, it's not even fucking funny. This person has a very strong signature ID. I will do a time check. I don't know that you know them. Six of Cups has that implication of, in the future, of someone you have yet to meet, but also could be someone you know. Yeah, I can't say that's not a possibility. Gift, courtship. You've been given the gift of a new relationship, a new chance, a real one. You have been given that gift. It's yours to take. Speaking of which, the gift of courtship, I'm telling you it's sooner rather than later, and it's equal. What about the gift? There's a gift? What is this? Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know who this is. It's the only... you will know this person because they are generous with their gifts. That's all I have. In terms of this courtship plus the gift, you will know this person, Six of Cups, okay, that kind of fire energy too, the ambition, the drive, all that stuff. But this is the only thing I have. You will know this person because they are generous with their gifts. Almost extravagant or luxurious. Or they don't mind spending money for quality gifts. There's something about that. You know this person through the quality of... Oh, okay. You know this person through the quality of their gift giving. That's all I have. That's how you know who they are. It is not this person, just to emphasize. It's your future orientation. The one who provides your new emotional anchor. The one who's in there in the trenches with you. The person who lives real life with you. The person who gives and takes appropriately. The one that coaxes your intuition, your most intimate self. Somebody's generous with their gift giving. It's like money's not an issue, or it's the quality of gifts. The quality of gifts is in this person. They give according to the person. Okay. So they present quality gifts towards the person, not you. So whatever it is you're into, they match the gift towards that. Something like that. Thoughtful, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. A thoughtful gift giver. Possibly indulgent. Indulgent gifts. Good taste. Something like that. Quality. This person that gives quality gifts. Personalized. Something like that. The 17th might be important. The 4th, I don't quite know. 10 days possibly. That's not right. The strain. You feel the strain now. Pisces, it's time to open up. Pisces, it's time to start a new chapter. You feel that strain now. That's happening now, which is also in your current energetic overview. When can I see conclusion here? When can I see conclusion with this energy for Pisces? When does Pisces conclude this chapter? When does Pisces conclude this chapter? When does Pisces conclude? For some of you, not till spring. But tarot doesn't dictate action, you do. You will know when the timing... Oh, God dang it. You will know when the timing is right. I tell you, honey, it's so bad right now. much fighting, so much struggle, so much strain. Oh, wand energy. Good God. So many of you are at the height of strain and tension now. Harsh words, cold shoulder energy, frustration, the inability to speak correctly to your person. The arguments. The silent grudge. When does it conclude? I don't need any more evidence of that. When does it conclude? Show me the Six of Swords. Show me the Six of Swords to the Tower, please. Show me the Six of Swords, please, to the Tower. Whenever you decide to take the Fool's journey. The Fool has no set point. It will always be zero. It has no reference to time. It's a decision to walk outside your front door. That very thing you resist the most. That spiritual calling, because you say, I can fix it, I can stick it out, I can fix it, it's for my best interest, right? It's those same principles that you insist abiding by, that you say it's in your best interest, that are actually harming you the most. Again, a connection is either good for you or it isn't. I don't care. Your principles are meant to apply for your better good. So if somebody is taking your principles and values of commitment and strength of self and they're shitting on them, that means they don't appreciate what you have to offer. So it's turning your principles against yourself the longer you stay in something that runs detrimental or contrary to your own principles. Do you understand me? I'm glad you know what your values are and your principles, but this person takes them and shits on them. They work against your instincts and principles, not with them. So, the Six of Swords, the Tower, when you part ways with this person and you cry your tears, is entirely up to when you take the Fool's journey. That is your choice. When you choose to start that new chapter of your life, it will be upon you. Okay, that being said, then, the Six of Cups, do we know this, or is this a new person? Do we know the Six of Cups that is future, the one that you're hammering out a solid commitment with, the one that actually builds you up and doesn't tear you down? That one, the one that supports you, that doesn't cut you down or take you for granted. Some of you do know them. They're a solid truth in your mind. Some of you, yeah, that person is a solid truth in your mind. Chariot. And this is the one whom you will apply your new principles of solid love to. For some of you, you'll be meeting them for the first time here in July. For some of them, you already have a solid knowledge of who they are. But this will be your next love, a real one. And a real giving relationship. Yes. Leo season might be important. For some of you, your person that is being exited is straight up Gemini. Possibly Libra. So cold. There you are, giving him the axe. For some of you, October. For many of you, you will be meeting your new love and what looks like a sustaining relationship July, if you haven't already. Some of you have pre-existing knowledge of who this person is. It's just that kind of relationship has not happened. Okay. Alright, that's enough. yeah. Okay, we have C, A, V, Octopus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The rabbit from Alice in Wonderland, the one that has the pocket watch. No time to say hello, goodbye, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. Always busy, always keeping yourself busy so you don't have to deal with this, right? Or the other person's energy insists that it's always too busy to give you whatever it is that you need. The anchor, as we were discussing, there's the emotional anchor that you have that makes you feel bad, takes from you, uses you, and does not feel the same way about you at all. It really hurts when you're in a connection that it means more to you than it does to them, and when you love them more than they love you. It's imbalanced, and it hurts. We need a new emotional anchor. Camel, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Crab, Cancer. You might, I keep getting that for you. There's a very strong chance you got some very strong Cancer in your chart. Taurus. Yes. I believe these medallions, some of these are written in Latin and some of them are written in Espanol and some of them are in English. So that's why I got Toro. So Taurus, and then Cancer. That's what I said. Cancer, Taurus. You might have some very strong components in your chart. This could be your future person. However, I saw their energies being very passionate and very driven, very ambitious. But yeah, so some of you have very strong Cancer in your chart, and I also saw Taurus very strongly over here as well. That's you, a goldfish. There you are. That's you, honey, right there, the goldfish. Okay. For some of you in these letters, since I'm seeing the contrast of 3 energies, one of them is yours. 2, the one you're exiting, the one you're entering. Their initials, one of the initials might reflect one or the other. The deer, of course. More of that earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, okay. And Libra, okay? Yeah, I saw that earlier. Gemini, Libra, Capricorn. Anyway, I think that's enough. Is that enough? I think that's enough. Pisces, I think we got to where we needed to be. Peaceful resolution. You have to trust that you will move forward under a peaceful resolution. You know? Six of Swords always has that implication of I'm trying to move on peacefully. And I'm sure you are. That doesn't mean the other person's going to take it well. No. Whatever it is you were supplying them and you cut off that supply, they're going to have a reaction. Okay? But still, you have to do what's right for you. Apply those same principles to yourself. The one that you're so proud of, turn them on yourself. You will meet someone of your equal. It's not the right time to take the Fool's Journey. Why? Not the right time. Why is it not the right time to take the Fool's Journey? Success. You need to be ready. You have to be ready. It says you had to be ready. In other words, you need to feel successful in your own readiness before you can do this. In other words, you have to be sure that this is what you want to do. Not the time to take this journey. It's not that you don't feel the call. You have been blocking it, you have been avoiding it, but in your estimation, your energy is not ready or prepared to take that leap of faith yet. One day it will. I can't quite hone in now. I just can't. I tried. I can see that you're experiencing ongoing tension with this person and have been for some time. And so long as you delay that fool's journey, you will continue to do so, but you still have to be ready. Like I said, it's a choice to walk outside your front door. Pisces, put in the comments as you see fit. It's going to blow your mind, you know. You can't see it now. I know. You can't see it now. But it's going to blow your mind one day. When you've moved on, when you move forward, it's going to blow your mind. Where you came from and where you find yourself. Two different things. But you can't see that. You're still knee-deep on the other side of the fence. You know? Once you get to the other side, you're going to be like, fuck. Why didn't I do this sooner? Because you're talking yourself out of it. You're delaying. There's still hope. Because that fucking rubber band energy, man, gives us so much hope. It gives us so much hope when that person who we want to be closest to us is. And you can feel them and they're right there. But then they pull back. And then you're in despair again and in sadness. They exit their feelings, they exit their sexuality, they exit their spirituality, they exit their physical energy. And they come back again because they need something. The stability, that Piscean energy that they're thriving off of to some extent, right? And then you're like, yay, joy, joy. This still means something to them. This relationship still means something to them. Why else are they here? Yay. And they snap it back again. Then you go through the sad cycle again. You go through the despair cycle again. And they come back. In fact, that Lovers is in reverse with the Eight of Cups. I know you feel and act more in this connection than they do. And that's a hard fucking pill to swallow, man. Nobody wants to feel like that. That's why you look over to them. Come on, show me, please. I can't just be the only one who has feelings in this, not just me. Come on, give it back, give it back, give it back. Come on, give it back. And when they do, you feel happiness, but it's fleeting. So, my point is, once you get over that fence and you get on the other side of it and you see what real love is with the Chariot, not once but twice, when somebody's actually in that fucking house working on things with you, they're there painting the walls with you, they're patching up, they're cleaning up just like you are. They express their love to you. They show you the affection. It's gonna blow your fucking mind, man. And you're gonna be so very, very happy. I'm busy, but a happy busy. A happy busy, because this relationship is going to make everything else seem so stupid. It's going to show you how easy love is and how easy commitment building can be when two people actually love each other and they have the same goals. It's going to blow your mind, man. Sis. Okay. But you have to be prepared for that journey. Okay? You have to be prepared for it. Pisces, put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.